Has the market actually stabilized? We have October existing home sales beating estimates, mortgage delinquency rates falling under 8% in the third quarter, housing permits jumping 11% in October, and commercial construction spending is up 17% in the third quarter. Stephanie, do you think the housing market is stabilized?
Yeah, we do. I think that the expectations are very low in this sector. Not a lot has to go right for these stocks to do well. We have been picking at Weyerhaeuser because that's the one name that we think has a nice dividend yield, very cheap valuation, and also is a play on the housing recovery. But also, I think the cellulose fiber market and business has been quite strong, and that's because China continues to buy. And I think that's actually a very big plus for the company as well.
Now, what about the home builders? Obviously, they've been really beaten up. They have profit margin issues. But if you look at some backlog orders, I mean, D.H. Horton's backlog for 2012 is up 18%. Toll is up 12%. I mean, those are also encouraging signs as well. Is it too early to get interested in these names?
No, I think what you want to do is, I think you want to own the best in breed. I think Toll Brothers is the best in breed. I think that company, continues to deliver in a very tough market. But you want to be very price selective on these names because they're really trading kind of vehicles at this point. Until you get a sustainable recovery, they're just going to trade, mid-teens to low 20s in Toll kind of thing. And so you look for opportunities. But as I say, I mean, Weyerhaeuser gives you a 3.6% dividend yield while you wait for the recovery. And the company has been shedding assets, and they've got this cellulose business that I think is a very interesting potential upside for them.
And the third kind of way you can play the housing recovery, of course, though, is Home Depot and a Lowe's. But is that news already baked into those stocks now, this sort of stabilization?
I mean, I think so. They're very owned for housing in general, right? So that's why you kind of want to think, other names like a Potlatch, right, is a name, or an LPX is a name. I mean, kind of go a little bit down the spectrum, if you will, kind of the derivative plays, because those names are cheaper and much more unloved and unowned. And so I think you have a bigger bang for your buck.
All right, thanks, Stephanie. I appreciate it. So, housing stabilizing. You want to look at Weyerhaeuser for some upside.